common sense, nail-bent. Over the mountaintops we go, just like all the other G.I. Joes. E-I-E-I, adios.
Just about a year ago, at the start of the Gulf War, I began to wonder, just what is George Bush reading? After all, it is a common myth that our leaders read books during world crises. For instance, much was made of the fact that during the Cuban Missile Crisis, President Kennedy read and was supposedly heavily influenced by Guns of August, Barbara Tuchman's vivid account of how Europe stumbled into the First World War. It turned out Bush wasn't reading much of anything. Like Saddam Hussein, like most of the journalists covering the war, like us, he was watching CNN. In the Gulf War, the written word lost out to the video of a bomb that did not need books to be smart, to cruise missiles that read the signs of Baghdad streets better than most of us read the signs of the war, to a hyper-real Gulf speak that attrited all critics who clung to the archaic notion that words meant what they said and said what they meant. The result is that most of us, not just Bush, had neither the time nor the ability to really think hard and deep about the war. For 6 weeks and 100 hours, we were drawn into the most powerful cyberspace yet created, a videographically reproduced event that seemed to have no historical origins or political complexities, just a screen full of good guys, bad guys, and passive viewers. Dislocated by the demise of the Soviet threat and anxious about the decline of American hegemony, we eagerly found in this video cyberspace what we could no longer find in the new global disorder: security and comfort in our own superiority. Read these afterimages as a cautionary tale of how the simulated preparation, the technical execution, and the visual reproduction of the Gulf War created a new virtual and consensual reality. It may sound like something out of science fiction, but we need to recognize that this was a new kind of war, a war of speed and surveillance, simulation and spectacle, a pop war ready-made for the video arcade. It was our first, unless we find new ways to read it, surely not our last, cyber war.